This is a drone. Here it is, guys. The Force1 F100 Ghost. It is a brushless quadcopter. It comes with a little action camera to mount on there. I think you can mount a GoPro too. But this is a brushless drone, which is my first. The only other drones, I used to love drones. I used to get drones all the time. But they were always toys. This is like kind of a hobby grade drone. You got your manual for the drone. Look at this, guys. Okay, so there are quite a lot of things in here. We have tools, little wall charger for the LiPo batteries, the charger for the camera. We have a little LiPo battery, which is a tiny, tiny little XT30 plug. There's 2 of those, which is nice. Here, ooh, look at this. This is the action cam. We'll take a look at that more in a second. I'm really curious about this. It is made by Force1. It's an HD 1080p action cam. I doubt the quality is going to be that good though, but we'll take a look at that. You got your camera mount for the drone. Prop guards, which I'm going to be installing because I would consider myself a beginner flyer. Little landing feet when you have the camera on. Ooh, look at this. And 2 different colored shells. That's nice. And 2 sets of propellers. If you're an idiot like me, you're going to break some propellers. And then here we go. The drone right here. Look at this thing. This is sick. That is awesome. Look at all those brushless motors. And under here, I see the controller. Here it is. And that's everything in there. That is quite a lot of stuff. Here's the controller. Some nice little fake antennas there. I mean, it feels pretty good. I mean, I don't have that much experience with drones, but I mean, it looks like it's gonna do the job. So let's take a closer look at some of this stuff over here. Guys, let's take a closer look at everything that comes in the box. This is it all laid out, minus the spare propellers. So you can see it does come with a lot of stuff. You have your user manual here, and color. That actually is really high quality. And this thing does have a lot of spare parts on places like Amazon. And then you have your wall charger. So you plug this into the wall, plug this into here, and plug the balance port, which is that little white plug, into there. I'll show you how to know when it's fully charged. So I have it plugged in. You can see that green light is flashing. Once that green light goes solid, that means it is fully charged. You have your camera mount here. So I think this just flips open. Dang, that's on tight. And then you just pop your little camera in there. And it's good to go. And then you just slip this onto the bottom of the drone. I'll show you that in a second. And then while we're on that topic, here's the camera. So I have a little screen in the back, put a micro SD card right there. I'll look at some of the settings when this thing is charged later. And then you have your tools right here. So this little thing is to put on the propeller when you turn on your props, so it keeps the motor from spinning. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, but it's nice that it comes with it. And then a simple screwdriver right there. And then you have 2S lithium ion batteries. I said LiPo before, they are lithium ions. They have little XT30 plugs. It's nice that it comes with 2 though, so you can have some extra long runtime. All your propeller guards right here, all 4 of them, which I'm going to be installing because, as I said, I'm definitely a beginner pilot. And then you have all 4 of your propellers right here. We'll mount those on the drone in a second. And then charger for the camera. And then these are the screws to mount the little landing gears and the prop guards. These are the landing gears right here. So if you mount the camera, you're gonna have to put these on so the camera doesn't touch the ground. One of my favorite things, the body. So look at this, you can do like a black body, or the blue body, or this white body. And to take it off, I believe you just squeeze those little black things, pop it off. It's pretty easy. And then you can put on whatever you want. I think I'm gonna put on the black one. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. And lastly, you have the controller. Seems pretty simple. You have your arm button, rates. This thing has 2 speeds. Your flip button here, and this is just up, down, left, right, forward, backwards. You got your trims there, on and off switch. Seems pretty nice though. It does take 4 AA batteries, which I have not installed yet. You have the drone. Well, actually, you have this little thing. This is a manual for the little action HD camera. So, yeah. And then you have the drone here. Really, it's a good size, not too big, not too small. But look at these brushless motors. They feel really, really high quality. You got this big old light in the front to help with some orientation. You got your little GoPro mount thing there. That's where you slide your battery in. That's where you plug your battery in. And then you just have some lights right there. Seems like a pretty high quality drone for this price. There is a link down below. This thing is only $90 on Amazon, and it is Prime. So this is like the deal of a lifetime. All this stuff you get, a super high quality drone, super high quality everything else, except maybe the action camera. But this is an amazing steal. Really quick, I'm just gonna show you how to install the propellers. So if you'll notice on the propeller, I don't know if you can see it there, there's a little A there. On this one, there's also an A. On this one, there's a B. And on this one, there's a B. So you'll see on each corner, there's an A, there's a B there, there's an A there, and a B there. So you just put the A's on the A's and the B's on the B's. So you can use the tool if you want. You can just do it like this. It's going the wrong way. I'll show you how to do it. So this is how you do it by hand. Pretty simple, just hold the motor. And if you want to use the tool, this is how you do it. So you just put this little side right here, that just on one of the little lips, and then so then you can get your hands out of the way. It's kind of nice to do that. So let's get that tightened down. Okay, and these are self-tightening, so when you do turn on the motors, they'll tighten themselves. Propellers are all mounted, and then really quickly I'm going to show you how to mount one prop guard, and then I'm going to put the rest on. So these 2 screws right there, take the screwdriver that it supplies you, and just take those out. And then 2, and then just take your prop guard. Should just pop into place just like that. And just put your screws back in. And then just tighten them. So there you go, one on. I'm gonna go ahead and install the rest. And then I'll show you around the action cam. Here it is, this cheap little camera. So I charged it up. I put in a little 4 GB micro SD card that I found, so she's ready to go. It feels quite light and cheap, so to power it on, you just press this button. That little song has a super awesome Force 1 thing that comes up, and you can see it's powered on. So I did read through the instructions. So if you want to switch through camera and photo mode, you see up there, this is in video mode. If I press the front mode button, now it's in photo mode, and if I press that mode button once more, then I'm in like my archive. So I can see past videos that I have taken. So I'm gonna go back to video mode, and if you want to like go into the camera settings, you simply hold down the top OK button. So now I am in the video settings. So you see you have resolution, loop recording, exposure, and date stamp. I turned off the date stamp because that's really annoying. But I have resolution as 1080p, so you can see if we can scroll down these 2 buttons right there. So I press the down arrow, we're on resolution, then I hit OK, and then I can choose between 1080, 720p, and VGA, which is 480p. Just a quick tip, only shoot in 1080p. Loop recording, not really sure what that is. Exposure, you can just brighten things up, darken it down. It's actually a pretty nice camera, considering. But let me just take a quick video for you. So you know it's recording when there's that red flashing light. But here's a video for you guys. How's the audio on this? How's the quality? This is 1080p. I mean, it's not too bad considering. But, well, there you go. That's how it looks. So let me go ahead and power this camera off. It plays a little song to power off. And let me show you how you mount it to the drone. So you pop open that case, which is on ridiculously tight. Put the camera in just like this. It fits in nice and tight. Feels very snug. Put that latch over and buckle it down. It's all mounted, and then go ahead and grab the drone, and then you slip it in like that. It fits in super tight, and then you just twist that right there, and it latches it down. And then there you go. It's mounted on. So you can see how you would definitely need the little landing gears, because you can see you can't really take off or land with that camera on. So I will fly it without the camera and with the camera to show you how it looks. But I mean, that's pretty awesome. So I've gone over everything. Unfortunately, guys, we're not going to be able to fly it in this video. The wind outside is too much for this guy. It can handle it, but I'm just not a very good pilot, and it does not have altitude hold or GPS, which makes it really difficult to control in windy conditions if you're not experienced, which I'm definitely not. So stay tuned for the next video, which will be a flying video of this. Super excited to film it. I'll film it as soon as possible, right when the wind calms down. If you've watched this far in the video, that means that you enjoy my content. All around me are some videos that I think you will enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, guys, I hope you enjoy. Farewell.